Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to round 2 of the YugiTuber Grand Championship 2016. We're with us for this match. We have TeamSamuraiX1 going up against XUndergroundMembersX. And with us for this electrifying commentary, we have with us again, the one and only, back from the afterlife, Reborn Yugimation.
Hello everyone, I am Reborn Yugimation. I am no longer regular Yugimation. That pitiful excuse of a duelist is absolutely pathetic. How's it going, everyone?
That pitiful excuse for a duelist would not have been able to win any match with Ghost Tricks.
Absolutely not. So I'm glad to be here instead of that other guy, whatever his name is. So we're seeing more meta, yay. Dante coming out using some effects, you know, like you do.
Of course, typical stuff. I'm pretty sure XUndergroundMembersX is playing Monarchs for this round, so pretty interesting matchup. It sucks that XUndergroundMembersX didn't go first. I'm not sure if he's playing Domain Monarch or... actually, yeah, he is, because there's no extra deck. I'm stupid. But, so he's playing Domain Monarch, so it really sucks he didn't get to go first here.
Yeah, I know. Activate the domain. All these plays with Dante and Beatrice and whatever. Shoot that goodbye right out the window.
Yeah. And, you know, first turn Beatrice is pretty fucking good. So, as we've already established, and if anyone who plays this game competitively should know, it's a pretty big pain to get around. But Stormforth is a card.
Absolutely. And with your Enfein Scarm, how much better can you get? I'm surprised he actually didn't search the tour guide, though.
And Erebus is also a card.
Yep, doesn't target. Does not target. That's how you get over those ships, ladies and gentlemen, if you're playing Monarchs. Anyways... we have
a set card and a pass.
A set card coming down and a pass. Ooh, bricks. See? One brick at a time. That's how you make your house.
Well, as we've established in the past, a Monarch player can start bricking and completely turn it around from there.
As I was saying, bricks lay the foundation of your grand structure. So you never know what could be popping up right now.
If your name is Glasgow with the Hardo Yu-Gi-Oh! And can somehow miraculously manage to build a house of gold on that foundation of bricks you start with.
What tangent are we going off here?
I really don't know anymore, but it looks like that TeamSamuraiX1 is going to use Beatrice here. I find it rather odd that he didn't use anything in the end phase.
Right, granting him more additional plays, sending maybe possibly the Calcab end phase of last turn. Maybe it has something to do with the program once again. I know if we had the access to play on DN, which a lot of people actually don't as of this moment because the servers and stuff are going down. But it would have actually proven to be a whole lot different for other people's games.
But that's okay, because now we get to do a Traveler play here, which is pretty good. Again, he could have done all this in end phase, so it's really just weird that he didn't. I don't know. Anyway, at this...
Is it just me, or is it not a lot of people playing... Like, I haven't seen Traveler inside Burning Abyss in forever.
Well, I think TeamSamuraiX1's playing Pure Burning Abyss, and Pure tends to still play a copy or two in some cases, because, I mean, a free Soul Charge is a really fucking good card. So sometimes they play it. It's kind of like personal choice at this point.
Okay, I can definitely see that. Especially when they're going with the pure builds. I mean, personally, I really like the pure build a lot, especially because Fire Lake was always such like a massive thing. But of course, with Cosmos running around, targeting, destroying,
he's going off.
Not the best.
He's going off here. That, I believe, is game, because that is going to be 8,600 damage on board, and...
Monarchs ain't playing Gores anymore.
But are they playing...
There's no frog
But
versions.
are they playing Battle Fader?
That is totally up to the 4 attacks that just went through.
Well, no Battle Fader.
He could be saving
Game 2, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I guess not. Going on to Game 2, at least it was a little bit shorter.
Opening the Mask of Restrict. That sucks. Oh, okay, he's going first, though, so at least he can set up a board.
I wonder if he's going to Erebus and then just so happen to hit that Mask of Restrict out of his hand. Just for a little bit. He's starting
off pretty good. I mean, if you ever start off, Idea Eidos and potentially... Oh, and Domain. Okay. So if he has Erebus here, I mean, this is going to be perfect. Ether still isn't terrible, but I mean, Erebus is...
Preferably.
Yeah,
preferably
yes. Erebus. Ooh, okay, Majesty's Fiend. That's
just as good?
That's just as good. Actually, wait a minute. I don't know if that is as good, because he has Econ in his hand, and he can honestly just switch Majesty's into defense and run it over.
as I was saying, Majesty's first turn is terrible. There's no point in playing it against.
This is a new trend we're seeing in the meta now, actually, that people are actually siding Econ for Monarch, kind of for this reason. Not only is it versatile in this case, where you can run over a Majesty's Fiend, but you can also Econ the Majesty's Fiend, so that you actually have access to your extra deck under Domain, because they no longer control Attributed Summon Monster. So, it's kind of cool that it has some interactions like that.
Yeah, sure. So Burning Abyss seems to have gotten over that pretty easily.
Yeah.
Continuing with their plays, obviously the Foolish into, I'm going to say, Graph.
God, that's so good, though, for TeamSamuraiX1. He had not only the answer, but he has the perfect follow-up as well. So now he's going to be able to just basically make up field and then just lock it down with Mask of Restrict. So if
Things are not looking
Max
good.
C.
Ooh, but we're seeing a Max C coming down. Going to possibly net him a few more cards, especially if he wants to continue going off. But, of course, trying to push through. He does have some answers. That Mask of Restrict can definitely be putting in some work, especially if Team Underground does not have the answers.
I was going to say, if XUndergroundMembersX can draw into a Twin Twister, which, I mean, pretty much if you're playing Monarchs, it's almost like default, you're going to side 2 to 3 of those in Game 2, no matter what you're playing against. It depends. It really depends. I think it's a smart play here from TeamSamuraiX1 to just pass, because, I mean, everything he has is going to, it's going to float. So, I mean, even if he manages to get over anything, he's not going to really lose a whole lot.
If only I had the opportunity. What am I talking about? If only that former chicken flaming Basilisk of a formal duelist could have had the wisdom to hold A in a phase to activate a card preemptively. Things would have been a lot different. It would have
changed the whole thing, wouldn't it have?
It would have changed the whole thing.
Well, and that's why, the afterlife is a very forgiving place for flaming chickens, apparently.
And good thing it's already on fire.
Yep, because you can't kill something that's already dead.
No, absolutely not. You can't.
So
I'm going to the top for this one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just you watch.
So, as we see, XUndergroundMembersX just being forced to pass his turn, which is just, I mean, that just shows how good Mask of Restrict is if you just have it. And now he's just able to go off. I mean, he got the tour guide on top of all that. He drew into tour guide for his turn. So, oh my god, I mean, this is
because end phase Skarm Search It is too predictable.
That's so 2015.
You just have to draw into
2015.
it. So 2015. What are we doing? We're 3 months in. 4 months in. See, I can math.
This is just gonna be brutal at this point.
Establishing a field so quickly. Barbar getting its easy burn effect. In Barbar we trust.
And also Libic getting the summon there as well. And he still has plenty of opportunity to go into 2 more extra deck monsters if he wants. And he can upgrade one of them into Beatrice. So, potentially, I don't know if he can have game here.
I don't know if that Far can banish.
Well, I mean, he's going to mill 3 here. Seer's going to trigger. He already has him down to 74. So he only needs to get... Oh, actually, yeah, he can OTK here. Because
Triple Dante.
Yeah, because he's just going to make Triple Dante, or he can upgrade into Beatrice with one of them to discard the Farfa to banish the IDOS, and that'll be enough damage. So more than likely, that's what he's going to do if he sees the...
Let's see if we have some counter plays. You never know if there can be a random effect veiler heading across, right?
It's not looking too likely. It could happen. I mean,
it could happen.
We've seen Ghost Ogres come out of nowhere, so...
Yep, in fact, we've seen 2 Ghost Ogres in the same turn.
Yeah, we have.
And I didn't even watch
Scrub Grizz 2016. Remember.
I think we should keep the title.
Absolutely. And so I think it looks like TeamSamuraiX1 is going to wrap it up here with the triple attack on the Farfa, banishing the IDOS to clear the board. So that's going to be it. He's going to move on to the top 8. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching the video.
I had so much fun.
We'll see you in the next match.